Hey there, friends. Welcome to Sweden, and also welcome to this news video for the third quarter of 2020. We've got some things to cover. We got new features and we got changed features, and we also have an offer we want to give you, so stay tuned.
Alright, so let's get started. Our first feature for today is a new changelog. So if you have downloaded a new version of IGEMS, you can click on IGEMS, About, and History of Changes. This will take you to our changelog. So you can display changes from version. Let's say you want to use from installed version. And you can also browse through categories: new, changed, fixed, removed, or uncategorized, and also tags, and also search. So you can find changes that we made and see if you want to update your software. But if you don't download this version, you can go to igems.se and click on changelog right here. This will take you to an online changelog. You won't be able to search anything or filter, but you can get an idea of what we're doing here. All right. Next up is an auto nest feature. So I will open my samples, open the auto nest, and I will go to the nest tab and select auto nest. Then I will select these parts, select the sheets. The machine and the material looks great. So I'm going to select, let's say, this part. And what we have changed here is the priority. So I'm going to set this part to a normal priority. And let's use this part as well and set this part to high priority. And let's use common cut line as well. It doesn't matter, but let's just use it. So click on nest. And we can display the parts by priority. So I click on by priority here. And what will happen is the parts with high priority will get prioritized and get nested first on our first sheet. And then the parts with medium priority will get nested secondly. And then thirdly, all of the other parts will get nested. Of course, it won't compromise in making a bad nest. It will still fill out all these small spaces and create a great nest, but it will cut your parts with higher priority first. Let's stop that, close, and let's take a look at another feature update, which is under our Cam tab and Toolpath, Common. So the common cut is great for cut down your cut time. And sometimes you don't want to cut your holes. So we have added a checkbox here for ignore holes. So let's just see what happens. I select this sheet, and if I zoom in here, we will see that all the internal geometry is left without a red line, which is our contour or a toolpath. So it will not cut the holes on the selected parts. So that's a great feature for some of you. So let's remove this common cut that we just made and add a contour to all of these parts, like so. So there was a problem there because they were too close to each other, but for the sake of it, let's just move on. So our next feature update is in the order command. If we click on order and select these 4 sheets, we've now made 4 different, right there, right there, right there, and there is also one here. It starts right there. So we made 4 cut orders. Before we only made 1, and we had to create 1 each time, but now you can select multiple sheets and you will create multiple cut orders. So the last thing in the 2D environment is I'll just create a new drawing, and let's just open, let's say, a CAD file like this. And we know that this looks great. We import it often. So instead of going through the process of making contour, cut order, we have a new command called quick. So if I click on this, machine looks great, material looks great. Okay. It will take all the 2D geometry you have on the drawing and it will turn it into a part, and it will use all the values that you've set on the create part, contour, and order. So it will just take all those values and do some magic and just do it really fast. So from here you can process or you can simulate both in 2D or in 3D. So this is a command that can help you improve your speed a lot. Alright, enough of the 2D, let's jump into the 3D. In the 3D environment, we have added a wrap command. And we can wrap around tubes, basically. So I will open our samples file, tube. Alright, and I will define, in cam, I will define the axis. So I'll set in the center of this, like that. Alright, and I will also import a 2D geometry, which I will wrap on my tube, and I prepared this before. So I'll create a sketch plane, X and Y, and I can move this part so that it's right there, and I can also lift it up a little bit. I'll select it again, base point, somewhere around there. I want to move it 0.0 xy, 0.200 in C, like that. And now I can use the wrap command. Sorry, I'll finish that drawing and use the wrap command. Select tube, so I'll select the outer geometry. Select curves, so I will select these curves, like that. And it will wrap the IGEMS logo around this tube, like so. Pretty neat. Let's open another sample and show you what else we've done. Let's use the rectangular array. Yes. So cam, I'll use the auto function, And in here we've added the external quality and internal quality, so you can specify those both in the auto command but also just on any other toolpath. So click OK, and if I click on the quality command, which was new, we see that the internals are pink, which is extra fine quality, and the external geometry is green, which is medium quality. So if I want to change, let's say I want to change this hole to a medium, I can say from here, I click, and if I want it all the way around, I can hit enter. Let's say I want to use this hole and I want to have a rough from here. I click there and I can click here. And which side do I want to use? I want to use this side. Like that. For the last command of the day, I will create 3 of these squares, like so. Create part of them, like that. Alright. I will select them, and I will click on 3D5X. They will get imported, and I'll use Cam Curves Auto to get the curves. And from here, I want to create a toolpath, which is a bridge. So bridges were only for 2D before, but now we've added them to 3D. So I click like so, and that will create bridges between them. So this is only one cut now, but we cut 3 parts, which can be useful in sometimes.
Alright folks, that's all the updates for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. And about that offer, we have decreased the price of our 3D subscription license by 20%. And it will maintain this price throughout this year. So make sure to grab one while it's at 20% discount. Have a great day.